Alrighty, guys, we are coming fresh off a 4-1 day in my 5 personal sports bets on my website yesterday. It's also going to improve my record to 7-0 in my last 7 daily best plays on that very same website. And of course, that's patreon.com/BrockPage. And if you want to see a video breakdown of every one of my personal bets here today, the only way you can do that is watch my board member podcast. And the only way to access my board member podcast is to join my full access, all-inclusive board member package on my website. But before we get into some more of that, just want to take a quick timeout and welcome you to my NBA free pick video here today for Monday, February 27th, 2023. Happy Monday to you. Hopefully you guys had an outstanding weekend. Of course, my name is Brock Page. I've been giving out free sports picks right here on YouTube since 2016. I also sell my personal sports bets on patreon.com/BrockPage. And once again, guys, if you want to see a full video breakdown of every one of my personal bets here today, you can do that right now by becoming a board member on my website. Folks who are signed up to my all-inclusive board member package, they get access to my board member podcast every single day for the next 30 days if you sign up here today. You also get access to every single personal play, every single package, every single day for the next 30 days as well. The math works out to be just $1.66 a day, cheaper than your daily cup of coffee. Now, you may be wondering what the difference is between what I do here on YouTube and what I do on my website. Well, what I do here on YouTube is I'll handicap the entire slate of games in any given sport, side and total. And what I do on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage is I actually share with you which one of these free picks on these videos that I'm actually betting on personally. Now, we currently have over 540 members who are signed up and active on my website right now. And with that, let's go ahead and dive into some free content. We're going to take a look at the Pistons at the Hornets, 7 o'clock Eastern start time. Charlotte's minus 6.5, totals 235. Now, the Hornets got the W in their last 4 straight, and they covered in all 4 of those victories. And even though these guys have certainly had their struggles on offense, they're grabbing more offensive boards a game than most clubs in the East. LaMelo Ball is grabbing nearly 7 rebounds a night. He's also the team's leading scorer in points. Meanwhile, Terry Rozier, he's averaging over 21 points a game himself. Now, they're facing a Detroit squad who's really banged up right now. Jaden Ivey, Jalen Duren, and Nerlens Noel, they're all out for the Pistons. Meanwhile, Bojan Bogdanovic and Isaiah Stewart, they are currently listed as questionable. But even when these guys are mostly healthy, it really doesn't matter. The Pistons lost 7 out of their last 8, and they have the worst record in the Eastern Conference. And no real surprise here, guys. The Pistons are allowing more points a game than any other team in the league except for one. Now, total-wise, 7 out of the Pistons' last 10 did fall under the number. Meanwhile, Charlotte went 80% to the under in their last 10. Give me the Hornets minus 6.5, under 235. Next ball game, Heat, Sixers, 7 o'clock Eastern tip-off. Philadelphia's minus 6, totals 217. Now, the Sixers got the W in 7 out of their last 10, and they covered the point spread in 70% of those contests. Now, the Sixers are also 24-9 in their own arena, and they're allowing just 109 points a game there. Joel Embiid, he's got a bunch of blocks on this season, and he also averages nearly 9 defensive boards a game. Now, Joe's also the league's leading scorer with over 33 points per contest. And James Harden, he's averaging 21 points a game himself. He's also shooting nearly 40% from beyond the arc. Now, they're facing a Miami team who lost their last 4 straight, and they score fewer points a game than any other team in the NBA. The Heat scoring a league-low 108 points a game. They also have a lower three-point percentage shooting on the road than any other team in the NBA except for one. Now, injury-wise, Lowry, Love, and Hero are questionable for the Heat. When it comes to the total, Miami's 19 and 13 to the under in their travels. Meanwhile, Philadelphia went 60% to the under in their last 10. Give me Philadelphia minus 6, under 217. Next game, Celtics, Knicks, 7:30 p.m. East. Boston's minus 2, totals 223.5. And even though the Celtics are going to work without Jaylen Brown, they do have enough depth to get the job done here. Jason Tatum's averaging over 30 points a night. So look for him to possibly go off here today. Meanwhile, Malcolm Brogdon's drilling nearly 47% of his three-pointers off the bench. And for those who don't know, the Celtics do have the best record in the NBA right now. Now, they're facing a Knicks team on the other side of things who really doesn't shoot the basketball all that well. These guys currently find themselves in the bottom 10 in the NBA in shooting from three land, bottom 10 in shooting from the field as well. And as good as the Knicks have been defensively, and believe me, that's the strength of their organization, their defensive play. But just keep in mind that New York's allowing more third-quarter points at home than most ball clubs in the East. Now, total-wise, the Knicks averaged just 107 points a game in their last 10 contests against Boston. So if you're into historical trends, certainly want to think about that one there. Now, the Celtics are 21-9 to the under in their road games. Give me Boston -2, under 223.5. And with that, guys, we're going to jump into our next and final breakdown for the video. Pretty modified slate here today. Pretty small slate in the NBA. But it is going to be Magic at the Pelicans, 8 o'clock Eastern start time. New Orleans is -4, totals 227. And even though the Pels haven't been great recently, they do play some really good basketball in the Smoothie King Center. New Orleans is 20-10 straight up in their own arena. And in addition to being a top 3 defensive rebounding team at home, the Pels are also the toughest team in the NBA to shoot three-pointers against. These guys actually have the lowest defensive three-point percentage in the NBA. Now, Jonas Valanciunas, he grabs just about 7 defensive boards a game. He also makes 54% of his field goals offensively. Meanwhile, Brandon Ingram, he's averaging over 22.5 points a game. That's the highest on the active roster. Now, they're facing an Orlando club who really struggles away from home. Out of 30 road games, the Magic got the W only 10 times. And when it comes to offensive production, the Magic average fewer points per contest on the road than any other team in the NBA except for one. These guys score only 108 points a game in their travels. Now, injury-wise, Jonathan Isaac is out for Orlando. He's out with a hammy. Meanwhile, the Pelicans, Larry Nance, he's not going to suit up here tonight for them. Now, when it comes to the total, the Pelicans saw 3 out of their last 4 ball games stay under the number. Meanwhile, Orlando went 80% to the under in their last 10. Give me the Pelicans -4, under 227. And with that, guys, we're going to go ahead and jump into our quick pick recap. Give me Charlotte -6.5, under 235. Philadelphia -6, under 217. Boston Celtics -2, under 223.5. Before I give you my next and final free pick for the video, one final reminder, I'm now 7-0, my last 7 $1.99 daily best plays on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage. Give me the Pelicans -4, under 227. And with that, guys, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on my website. Now, if you guys do end up getting that daily best play package here today, you're going to get access to that pick every single day for the next 30 days. Plus, if you want to get access to every single personal bet of mine, every single package, you may want to think about signing up for my all-inclusive board member package. Board members get access to every single personal play, every single package, every single day for the next 30 days if you sign up here today. It's a full access, all-inclusive membership. The math works out to be just $1.66 a day if you sign up here today. And of course, as an added bonus, you're also going to get access to my board member podcast. That is exclusive only to board members. But most importantly, guys, got to thank you for joining me right here on YouTube or TikTok. Really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. And with that said, guys, happy Monday to you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage.